It's the news at 6. First, the highlights. Wife of Lagos State Governor, Deputy Governor, Chief Judge host 2025 Lagos Boy Child Initiative participants. National Association of Nigerian Students hails Southwest Governor's resolve to tackle insecurity, hunger. On the foreign scene, United States, Russia, top delegates to discuss ending Ukraine's war in Saudi Arabia. And in sports, New Zealand defeats Afghanistan in one-day international cricket final. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Wife of Lagos State Governor Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, and the Chief Judge of Lagos State Kazeem Alugba have urged schoolboys in the state to shun drugs, cultism, but imbibe positive attitude to take them to greater heights. The trio made the appeal when they hosted participants of the 2025 Lagos Boy Child Initiative (LBCI) in their offices where they lighted the boys on career development, governance, and the importance of lawful conduct. According to Mrs. Sanwo-Olu, the objectives of the Lagos Boy Child Initiative includes raising awareness of the rights and welfare of the boy child, promoting educational opportunities for male children, especially those from indigent backgrounds, facilitating the rehabilitation of vulnerable boys through structured referral systems, and nurturing a new generation of well-rounded young men who will contribute positively to society. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu noted that the 200 boys will be camped for 3 days at Agbowa and will receive training from seasoned professionals and experts with the confidence that the knowledge and skills imparted during this period will be invaluable.
Helping them navigate life challenges with confidence and aspire to great success for themselves, their families, our state, and our nation. Your words of encouragement today will undoubtedly inspire our children to become responsible and successful ambassadors of the society. On behalf of my team, sir, and the participants, I sincerely appreciate your warm reception and unwavering support for our mission to raise responsible, disciplined, and purpose-driven boys who will make a meaningful impact in this community. To our young boys, I encourage you to make the most of this opportunity. Absorb all you can from this workshop.
Speaking to the participants drawn from schools across the state at the conference room of his office in Alausa, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat commended Mrs. Sanwo-Olu for her unwavering commitment to empowering the boy child, which has over the years transformed beneficiaries into better ambassadors of society.
We must be grateful that the First Lady is doing this. And the only way to be grateful is to pay attention and be focused so that you can take in the content and act on it. You know, there are over 1 million children in our schools. So for you to be selected, you're lucky. So how do you pay back? You must focus and take advantage of everything that you learn. A lot of your generation, they will tell you that education is a scam. Whoever says that to you is a liar.
At the Chief Judge's office, Justice Alugba, who urged the boys to take the golden opportunity of the workshop to rebrand themselves, commended Mrs. Sanwo-Olu for the initiative and expressed excitement at mentoring the boys. It will interest you to know that 400 boys have directly been transformed by the past camping exercises held both in Badore and Mira in 2022 and 2024, and by extension, several other lives have been influenced by the LBCI indirectly. Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA, has launched a groundbreaking initiative to promote oral health hygiene among individuals with disabilities, addressing a critical yet often overlooked health issue. The event is to create awareness of the serious health complications that can arise from poor oral hygiene, particularly among this vulnerable group. General Manager LASODA, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal led the event, emphasizing the strong connection between oral health and overall well-being. She pointed out that for many individuals with disabilities, daily oral care can be a daunting task due to physical limitations, which often prevents them from maintaining essential hygiene routines, increasing the risk of severe health issues. Oyetunde Lawal also underscored the broader implications of poor oral health, highlighting its effects on nutrition and cardiovascular health.
Highlight how important all of this is, to pinpoint to the parents how important it is with nutrition and oral health, and also to listen to the parents and have the professional and the experts give key thoughts and advice on how to ensure that these parents and children improve their oral health as we thrive towards ensuring that their cardiovascular well-being is improved.
She noted that the event is expected to benefit 100 individuals, with dental professionals offering free services, including on-the-spot scaling and polishing and health assessments. Healthcare professionals and experts shared valuable guidance with parents on how to enhance their children's oral care and overall health, providing practical solutions to common challenges. As part of the Lagos State government's efforts to ensure good hygiene and prevent the spread of disease, the Lagos Health District 4 has organized a 2-day training of health workers in all its primary healthcare centers on infection prevention and control. The training was aimed at ensuring strict compliance to regular hand washing techniques and the use of disinfectants by health attendants in cleaning hospital facilities. A specialist in infectious disease and control, Kayode Okwawoye, took participants through the days of the Ebola epidemic and COVID-19 pandemic, when everyone had to comply with the rules and ethics of good hygiene, hand washing, social distancing, spraying and fumigation of hospital facilities and the environment to curtail the spread of the disease. Okwawe also talked about the importance of personal protective equipment, PPE, the proper way to wear face masks and use of medical gloves, advising all health attendants on proper cleaning of surfaces, medical equipment, hospital bathrooms, railings. He also urged them to concentrate on high-touch areas in the healthcare zone and proper disposal of wastes with the use of disinfectants. Members of the Lagos State House of Assembly have condemned the invasion of the Assembly premises by armed personnel of the Department of State Services, DSS. The lawmakers described the invasion and harassment of members of the House as an attack on Parliament, which is equally an attack on democracy. The lawmakers, who said democracy has been robbed by the invasion of the Assembly, opined that it is the handiwork of overzealous officers that must be called to order. In his submission, lawmaker representing Alimosho Constituency 2, Kehinde Joseph, who raised the motion on a matter of urgent public importance, called on the director of the DSS to call the officers to order. He also called on Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu as the Chief Security Officer of the state to set up a panel to unravel the desecration of the House of Assembly by armed security men. The lawmakers thereafter passed a vote of confidence on the Speaker, Mojisola Miranda, just as the visibly emotional Miranda got a massive support from members of staff of the Assembly. Our correspondent, Abiola Fagbolagun, reports that earlier at plenary, the acting clerk of the House, Taiwo Otun, read a letter received from the High Court in Ikeja from the former Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, challenging the House and current Speaker, Mojisola Miranda, on his removal. And now to the rest of the stories. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NAS, has commended governors in the Southwest for their decision to establish a joint security network and food hubs to tackle insecurity and hunger in the region. NANS Ogun Joint Campus Committee Chairman Gabriel Francis described the resolution by the Southwest Governors Forum as a laudable step that would accelerate regional growth and development. Francis emphasized that the governor's decision to work together on critical issues like insecurity and food security will significantly enhance economic prosperity in the Southwest. The NAN's leader expressed optimism that the Southwest will regain its enviable position in the country if the governors work in unity and collaborate on issues underpinning the growth of the region. It will be recalled that during a meeting in Lagos last week, the governors announced plans to create a coordinated security network and food hubs to strengthen the region's socio-economic stability. It also agreed to collaborate on the Southwest Development Commission to drive sustainable growth. The West African Society of Parenteral and Enteral Nutrition, WASPEN, in partnership with the National Hospital Abuja, is set to host the 2025 Clinical Nutrition Conference to address malnutrition challenges associated with patients admitted in the hospital. Speaking at a press conference, founder of WASPEN, Teresa Pounds, explained that the conference seeks to proffer real-time solutions, educate stakeholders on how to tackle these challenges, and ensure patients get the right nutritional care within the hospital setting. Pounds noted that the theme of the conference, Bridging the Gap, Integrating Hospital and Community Malnutrition Care in Developing Countries, will guide stakeholders in drawing a roadmap to bridge this gap, outline roles to critical stakeholders in terms of regulation, funding, research and support, personnel and advocacy, among others. On his part, host and Chief Medical Director of National Hospital Abuja, Raji Mahmood, expressed the hospital's readiness to leverage the platform of WASPEN to discuss an issue that has been negated due to lack of awareness. Mahmood, who was represented by the chairperson, Local Organizing Committee, Clara Adishola, noted that these malnutrition challenges cut across all aspects of hospital care, with about 50 to 60% of hospital patients affected severely. Also, the chairperson of the Central Planning Committee, Ginsel Blessing, explained that the conference will commence from 17th to 19th of June with training of stakeholders on how to effectively utilize nutritional tools within a hospital setting, health walk to boost awareness on malnutrition within hospitals, and expert panel discussions. And now to foreign news. The United States and Russia have confirmed that their top delegates will meet in Saudi Arabia this week to discuss ending the war in Ukraine. The confirmation comes days after U.S. President Donald Trump said he and Russian President Vladimir Putin had agreed on a phone call to begin negotiations to end the war, which will hit the 3-year mark later this month. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and Foreign Policy Advisor to President Vladimir Putin, Yuri Ushakov, were due to travel to the Saudi capital. Peskov said the meeting will be dedicated to possible negotiations on a Ukrainian resolution and organizing a meeting between the two presidents. Meanwhile, this move has sparked concern among European leaders left out of the US-led effort. Now sports. New Zealand has completed a stunning chase to beat Afghanistan by 2 wickets in their final one-day international ODI warm-up before the ICC Champions Trophy 2025. Afghan cricketer Ramanullah Gurbaz top scored with 110 off 107 deliveries, while Sekdikula Atal hit 52 as Afghanistan posted 305 to 9, batting first at the National Stadium in Karachi, Pakistan. The Kiwis, who opened the tournament against host Pakistan, looked in trouble when they were reduced to 152 to 5 in the 30th over as Rashid Khan snared 2 of the wickets.